Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Zero Fucks Given Podcast, episode 9 motherfucking teen. We are live on this beautiful Thursday afternoon, live from Springdale, Arkansas. It is a whopping 76 degrees outside, beautiful sunshine. My dogs are roaming, very happy laying in the sunshine. I'm sitting here on my computer looking at YouTube videos of old professional wrestling, talking to my good buddies, Arceus Wilford Wolfstash, a.k.a. Uncle fucking John, DMG, and Big Homie Grant. Welcome to Zero Fucks Given.
Thank you.
Thank you, my good
BHG, the house. Hashtag BHG.
It has been a wonderful couple of days. Talk about EFED for a moment. Let's kick it off with some EFED business. Last night, it was Wednesday Night Ultimate Resurrection. What a night. History was made for DRW as we crowned a new undisputed champion. Aaron Youngblood battled Stoner. With both World Heavyweight titles on the line, he is the new undisputed champion. He will go on to Aftermath May 24th to battle Zag Zero as the URW World Heavyweight title will fuse with the undisputed title in the Sadist's Dreamland. Also, big signing for DRW last night. He is coming soon. Arceus, Uncle John, let us in on this character.
Yes, I will be very, very, very straightforward with Arceus. I was getting a little fed up with 7 yet again. So many people have been requesting for 7 for such a long time. I went, I want to go with someone that has a bit of an edge, if you will. Someone that isn't afraid to burn some bridges down and isn't afraid to mock people. And, if it comes to it, and someone just decides to, unfriend me, oh Lord forbid that, then I'll do it. And Arceus, which if you're a Pokemon fan, that's where I got it off of. But, I mean, at first, I'm not going to lie, when I was thinking of Arceus, I was thinking, oddly enough, of Kevin Owens.
Only if the Kevin Owens rep wasn't taken. Only if the Kevin Owens rep wasn't taken.
And I was thinking of Kevin Owens, and I'm thinking, oh, son of a bitch, someone already has that.
You have no idea, how much I've thought about changing my rep, but I have made the Kevin Owens rep stick to my character. Every time you see Chris Zero, you automatically think of Kevin Owens.
Well, I was thinking of Kevin Owens at first, and then I went, no. I have a feeling that Connor has it. And I'm like, you know what? I have a better idea. And the moment I mentioned this one guy, you Connor, you told me, you're like, oh, wait, someone already has it? I went, no. And then you're like, okay, hold on. They're thinking about changing reps. It's either between Baron Corbin or Roman Reigns. I went, oh, son of a bitch. They're both my favorite, and I'm thinking, I'm going to go with Roman Reigns. Since
I would have done the same thing because, no disrespect to Baron Corbin, but you don't really have much to work with. He's only been on NXT.
Exactly.
Some people say, oh, Kevin Owens has only been on NXT. That's a lie, bitch. He was in Ring of Honor and PWG. Got plenty of picks to pick from.
Exactly, and I was thinking, I want to go with Roman because Roman is very well much guaranteed to get a WWE Championship at any given time if they get up off their asses with their hands underneath and start giving him the title push that I know he deserves. Some people might not think that, but that's what I think. And that's why I picked him, because not only is he my favorite, but he's more likely to hold the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And if I ever win a DRW big title, then that's going to be the pick base for.
If you stick around, I'm pretty sure, dude. I mean, everybody likes you. You're not a dickhead, and you seem loyal to the business. So I mean,
I'm planning on going straight forward into DRW. I almost said DWR into DRW, and I plan on smashing through all the competition. And I don't want people to take me lightly at all. I really don't. I mean, like I said before, there's a huge difference between Wilford Werfstash and someone else that I do. With Wilford, I mean, you can take him as a fuck joke, and that's all I care about.
To me, Wilford was like the comic relief for all the stress.
Well, of course.
And then you get Arceus, which is, you know, your serious side. And see, what I like about you, like, for every character you make, you put a little bit of yourself in that character. And you don't just separate the character from you. You make that character a part of you. Like, Wilford is your funny side. Arceus is more of your serious, I'm gonna break your face side.
Exactly.
And Seven's more of the Seven's more of a gold dust. You take him as a joke at first, and then he gets serious.
Yeah, that's exactly the way he is. And the funny thing about Seven is that he is just like Baron Corbin, though, except I can't use Seven in DRW, and you know why, because of the little pig base problem.
Yeah.
But other than that, and you know, I'm pretty fine and happy with where I'm at right now in DRW, and I really do. I cannot wait until I climb up to that main event and start shutting people once and for all completely up.
DMG, you are live on the Zero Fucks Given podcast. You, at Aftermath May 24th, you will be in a steel-bound terror match where the person that gets pinned retires. Tyler H., Jay Styles, and DMG. Pam, speak on this.
Yeah, what's there to say? Tyler is going to be the one retired, and I'm going to be the one to do it.
Well, alright. You're going to pin Tyler.
Hey, yeah. Jay Styles I have no problem with. Tyler, on the other hand, ski slope nose, big fucking mouth.
That big Shylock nose of his.
Hmm?
That big Shylock nose of his.
Exactly. The entire Jewish family could fucking ski off that shit.
Aaron, you joined the call out of nowhere, you Mr. RKO. You are live on Zero Fucks Given. Last night at Ultimate Resurrection, you finally did it. You showed everybody EWC was not where you could excel. Was not the only place you could excel. You showed the world that you have nobody's shadow that you're under, that you are your own man, and last night you defeated Stoner to become the undisputed world heavyweight champion. Fiance texted me. And you took the EFED world by storm last night when you defeated Stoner. Aaron, speak on this!
Still coming off of a very heated win. There's stuff that only me and Stoner could ever connect with, that we could ever entirely bring to a corporation. And that's exactly what we brought to DRW last night. We made up our game, and we just... Dude, that entire ring was just our playscape that night. We made DRW that night. We made Ultimate Resurrection what it was last night. There's no doubt in my mind that Stoner gave me all he could, but I was just a little bit better that night.
It was the whole locker room came out after the show. Confetti was falling. They all gave you a standing ovation. You and Stoner shook hands after the match. And now, Aaron, May 24th, 2015, it's the next date you have circled on your calendar. It is you, one-on-one, with Zach Zero. It is the match that was supposed to happen in URW. It is now happening in DRW. The URW World title, the DRW Undisputed title for the Undisputed World Heavyweight title. It's your playground, the sadist's dreamland. The match that you made your home. It's where you excel. May 24th, you have a match against your little brother. Speak on this.
Look, just like the great Hardys once did in their own time, Jeff had said a great thing. Flesh and blood is one thing, but once we step inside that ring, whatever brotherly bonds we have is out the window. Zach Zero, come Aftermath, in my sadist dreamland, your head is going to be on a stake.
It is one of the most talked about.
Would that be a wood? I'm sorry, I had to interject some smart-ass humor in there.
It's all
Go
good.
right ahead.
It's all good. It is one of the most talked about feuds in the world. Zach Zero and Aaron Youngblood. But, Grant, you made your retirement in EFED. We know it's not going to be too long before you come back. Speak on retirement. I mean, I know today you're sitting at home, you're going to be watching the NFL draft, but speak about how retirement is for you, man.
Talk about retirement. Well, as you guys may know, a retirement home is for old folks who barely walk, like me. I could walk, I could run, I could fight. I don't know what the edge is to retirement. I'm watching the draft, NFL draft, for 4 hours here in California. And, well, retirement sucks. I get low wage pay. Where I'm going to. Low wage pay everywhere, bro. Sucks. I don't know. I might come back. I don't know. I might start myself to the top. I don't know. But let's just start off with the extreme workout. I'm going to take DDP yoga. I'm going to make sure it's good. Because it's damn sure it's real. It's damn true. So, go on with the show. I'm not trying to take over. So, go on with what guys want to talk about. Go.
It was a historic night last night, Ultimate Resurrection. So many good things, but May 24th is right around the corner. That is the next time DRW will be on pay-per-view, as DRW, HEW, and RRW will present Aftermath May 24th live from Pittsburgh Square in Russia. The main event, DRW Championship and HEW World Heavyweight Championship, 5 rounds of death. Winner takes all. Judas Insanity versus Chris Zero. That is actually a talked about match. I'm kind of happy. Then you get the co-main event for the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship in the Sadist Dreamland. Aaron Youngblood versus Zach Zero. But let's talk about another big blood feud. It was made official last night. So much heat has already been brought into it. It's almost a bloodbath. It's going to be the #1 contenders match for the Undisputed World Heavyweight title or DRW title, whichever the wrestler thinks he needs to go after. The #1 contender, Miguel Roderick, has agreed and signed the contract to put his contendership on the line versus Stoner. It's a Texas death match. I'm going to ask for everybody's opinion, and I'm going to start with you, Aaron. You know both of these men very well. You know Stoner very well after last night. But talk about the match between Miguel and Stoner.
Alright. The way that I can see this going, Miguel, I did have hopes for you. I did believe that you could beat Stoner and reclaim your #1 contendership. But you see, after the shit you've pulled to him and after everything you've said, you made a new man out of Stoner. This is a Stoner that I haven't seen very much of. The last time I saw him like this, he made Christian Rainey cry like a bitch. For you, Miguel, you better tuck your tail between your legs and run. Stoner is out for blood.
It is going to be a very violent night. John, You know Miguel and you know Stoner. From a professional level, after Miguel ran his mouth and got himself in this predicament, how do you think Miguel's going to play out May 24th at Aftermath?
Well, honestly, from a perspective point of view, I have been on the receiving end of a lot of heat. Not from Miguel personally, but from Cole. And I will say that it doesn't matter who it is, but once you light a fire under that certain person's ass, that's like adding more fuel to the fire. And what Miguel did from last night, I gotta say, Miguel has got something coming to him. Cole's not going to let him go easy, not one bit. And if Miguel thinks that he's going to get an easy streak, he's probably got another thing coming. And the reason why I say that is because Miguel, he runs his mouth incoherently for no apparent reason. And yet, he always finds himself stuck in the mud, stuck in quicksand, and people throwing stones at him one after another, until he's dead. And that is the exact way Miguel's going to end up if he keeps pushing the buttons too far.
For those of you who don't know what happened, last night we were on a Skype chat after Miguel saw what happened at Ultimate Resurrection. And Miguel started running his mouth saying he'd defend his contendership anytime. And it began with Nate, but then he started running his mouth towards Stoner. I made the match between Miguel and Stoner. Miguel agreed to it. He agreed to putting his number one contendership on the line. And then he started getting personal with Cole, which with Cole is something you just shouldn't do, because Cole's going to reach down deep inside himself and he's going to get down with the devil and he's going to get medieval on Miguel's ass. DMG, you don't know Cole and Miguel very well, but they've been around for a month or so now in DRW, so explain your feelings about Miguel's running his mouth and basically probably costing himself the number one contender shot at the Undisputed or DRW title.
Miguel, I just have this to say. Stoner's gonna whoop that ass. And ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you because you're the one that put yourself right there. You're the one that ran your mouth, and you're not gonna be able to handle what happens to you. I can see you retiring after this.
I don't know about retiring, but I mean,
I can see it. I can see him, or even just going away for a little while.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's how bad he's gonna get his ass beat.
I mean, at Dark Mania, Miguel had the Cinderella story. He fought a DRW original, Torrance Banks, and beat him with the sweetest MR in the world. That was probably OMG moment of the year.
Okay,
but
that doesn't cost me for a fucking thing.
I know. But then, when the rookie gets the win, he gets this big head, and then he goes after a guy that's been around in the business a long time, not in DRW for a long time, but been in the business for a long time, and he starts running his mouth. Cole's been in this business as long as I have. And I know if I can parry Miguel, God knows what Cole's gonna do to him.
Exactly, that's why I said he's gonna whip that ass.
I mean, don't take it wrong, Miguel, if you're listening to this. I like you, Miguel, but you're fucking stupid. John, continue.
May I interject on something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right ahead. I have been into RP in the business for almost 6 years. Almost.
Yeah, same here.
I have won 18 world titles. 18 of them. With every title that I have won, I have faced guys that I have actually ran my mouth on. The thing that Miguel has got to understand is when you run your mouth at someone, you got to know their 100% complete background. If you don't, and you skip one beat, that's all that takes.
I will be in the business 6 years as of July 27th, which remarkably enough marks the second year for DRW. And I plan on fully retiring when I hit the 10-year mark. If E-Feds will still be around, somebody will pick up the fucking torch. Anyway, DRW is going to be around because I'm going to do this forever. Aaron's going to do this forever. We're going to be the fucking 30-year-olds that have our own place, have a job, have kids, and fucking are still doing E-Fedding.
Don't say shit about that. I'm older than every one of you.
Yeah, you've been doing this for a while.
Not just on Facebook. I've been doing this shit since before you kids were even a twinkle in your parents' eyes. Okay. I actually started out in my backyard.
That's actually where a lot of us started out. But we move on from the Miguel situation. We move on.
I still have years backyard experience.
I know. We move on from the Miguel situation, and we got some other shit to talk about.
What up? Let me talk about the Miguel Cole.
Alright, yeah, I forgot, Grant, you were still here. Yeah, Miguel, Grant, you may speak on this.
The Miguel Cole situation is like this. I was asleep when the call was on, right? Well, like this. If Miguel has a set of balls to do this, then why not utilize the balls and try to successfully defend your number one finishing spot, Miguel? Don't fucking run your mouth, kid, because I used to run my mouth, and guess who I got? Josh Knight. Josh Knight is still in my mind today. It ain't going to end until one of us dies. Okay? Gil, stop running your mouth, stop having a big ass head, and learn something. It's called life. Life is a hard word. No. So, Gil, learn about it, kid. Then we'll talk about you. Okay? But if Cole beats you, don't come talking to me.
Well, I really don't want to hear the aftermath of that because he put himself in that position.
It was a very heated situation. One more heated situation we need to talk about.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
No.
This one is a bloodbath. This one has been a bloodbath since it got booked. The moment it got booked.
No, it was a bloodbath way before that.
Yeah, it was a bloodbath way before that. It was a bloodbath back when Nate Faber was still Zach Hollywood in DRW. So, May 24th at Aftermath, in a Hell in a Cell TLC match, it is going to be Nathaniel Faber versus Adam Rush. Two of the most egotistical cunt bags I've ever met in my life will be battling inside the ring. And this is not for the weak at heart. If you have a soft stomach and you cannot take what is happening, please change the channel. Because this has already been a bloodbath. The promos from these two. And to be fair, those who are listening and automatically hear bloodbath, they're thinking of Nate Faber starting it. He didn't. He kept it straight professional. Then Mia carpet bombed the personal shots. Then we handed Nate the ammo and said, don't do anything we wouldn't do. There's a plot twist to that because there isn't a damn thing we wouldn't do. And Nathaniel carpet bombed the personal shots. And so, it has been a bloodbath. And in my personal opinion, whichever way this plays out, May 24th, I hope both of them die in that ring. Because the business would be better. It is going to be a war, and Nate and Mia needed this. They needed this ass beating for each other because I could beat Mia's ass all day long. Cole could beat Nathaniel's ass all day long. They're not going to learn until they face their counterpart. And
talking about May 24th, I will be at Aftermath as a special guest in the front row. I'll buy my front row ticket. Okay, go.
You bought your front row ticket.
Make it happen. Get happen.
Death will be best for business.
Death is best for business.
So, I have to ask this though, Grant. Do you have your eyes set on somebody that you're buying this ticket for?
you will see, because I talked about my retirement, but something may happen. And surprises, even including cake. What flavor? Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, I don't know. What flavor cake that person wants is coming.
It's okay, Grant. There's always a contract waiting for you to sign it. Anyway.
Daddy's not done yet, okay?
Anyway. Nathaniel Faber and Adam Rush. My personal opinion on this is it's about damn time, and I really hope they kill each other in that ring. Aaron, you have personal beef with both of these people. You gotta speak on this.
You're asking me to speak on a bloodbath that isn't including the young blood. Look, I haven't known Mia for long, but all I know is that you go about Miss Mia Rush, Adam Rush, whatever the fuck your name is. Ever since I've heard your name, and it all brings up drama and bullshit and bullshit. Personally, after watching your promos and listening to you talk, I really hope that this son of a bitch beats your ass. The e-fetting world would probably be better off without you.
Keep calm and chive on.
But you know what? There's two sides to a coin. Nate Faber, I need you to hear me out on this, bud. We may be calm and be buddy-buddy right now, but we've had our share of fights, and we've gone at each other's throats. I know you better than anybody else knows you. And the moment that you destroy Mia Martison, and if Miguel somehow defeats Stoner, then you better beat Miguel's ass because you want a shot at this belt. You're on my first list.
Hold on it. Because I know I'm gonna beat Judas. And the winner of that can pick either the Undisputed or the DRW title. Nate, you know you've never beaten me. Why not
Nate's
take a crack at the great
either.
one?
Hey, Nate's never beaten either. To what I recall, there's still a 1-0 streak, Youngblood against 0.
In the last 5 minutes of this, we're gonna talk. I'm gonna keep on with the Mia and Nathaniel thing, and that's where we're gonna end it. I have had the pleasure, I guess as you would say, of sharing the ring with both of them one-on-one. Mia more than Nathaniel, and I've not only shared the ring with Mia, I've shared the board, I've shared contacts, information, and outside of this, Mia is the same person. It doesn't change. Mia is Nathaniel, and Nathaniel is Mia. This is why this match has already turned into a bloodbath, because if you take the same person and you stick them in the match, it's going to get bloody and it's going to get gory. And Nathaniel is a personal shot-taking, life-ruining scumbag who's gotten better, and Mia is the exact same way. And I will be glad when I look at that screen in gorilla position and I see both of them laying in pools of their own blood. Because then and only then could we see a rise of an Arceus or a rise of a GVD come out and just knock their fucking teeth out.
Can I talk about the Mia and Nate thing real quick?
Yes, Grant, because you've had more history with them than any of us.
Okay, mofos. Not you guys. Okay, mofos, listening. Okay, Mia, or known as Jake. Hey, on the Jake side, I dealt with Jake Marston's side for a long time. Then when she transitioned into the Mia side, I just grew into respect because I have a transgender friend here in California also. But Nate, on the other side, if these two are going to have a
Wait, Grant, I'm sorry, we have 5 seconds. Thank you for joining us. Good night.
Okay, so